right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. About now, about now, about now.
Charlie. Hey, what's up, everybody? Charlie here. Back for another round of trivia. Yes, Real Shit Live is back in effect on another test episode. We have 4 brand new contestants ready to play some trivia here tonight, guys. And we actually have a surprise for you at the very beginning of the show. So I'm super excited to reveal all of that, guys. But without further ado, guys, just let y'all know, this is a trivia show. We got a couple of hours here. We're going to be doing some trivia. So stick with us, guys. I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible. As you can see, the wife and I, we put up our Halloween decorations. So we got the Jason masks glowing in the background, guys. As usual, I got my Wonder Woman 84 poster that Rylan got me. But I wish I could show you the tour, but I'm kind of locked in this chair right now, guys. So that's what's going on with me, guys, but we got a lot of people to meet here, guys, so let's get it going with this trivia and the intros. Last time we had TRS Live, I had my buddy Andrew Edwards on the show to kind of help me out, keep score, with just kind of help with the flow of the show. But this week, he is being replaced by another Andrew Boat.
Good to be here. I'm glad that you're just replacing all the Charlies, all the Andrews going through here, Charlie. So one by one, you'll have every single Andrew. Yeah. It's like a collection.
Yeah, I love it. So
good to be back.
In the mindset of me always wanting you to be the person that hits these milestones, you are the first person to make 3 appearances on TRS Live. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's an honor. Let me just tell you, it's on my resume.
You know, that was my hope, Andrew, was that it would be on your resume. Yeah. But I'm so glad you're taking this time. I know you're not playing tonight, but you are going to be helping me out with some background stuff and just kind of just keeping the conversation going. So,
well, secretly I'll be playing anyway, so I'm that competitive.
But yeah, we'll see you in a couple minutes, Andrew. But let's get to see our first contestant, and our first contestant is the lovely Whitney Blake Dean. How are you?
Hello. Fantastic. I'm good. How are you?
Sight for Sore Eyes. I haven't seen you in about a year almost. I guess it was October.
I know. It's kind of crazy. You were the
attendance of the sparsely attended Halloween Kills live event that we held. Me and Ryland, we had a conversation about it a couple of podcast episodes ago about how we kind of took an L on that show. You know, we rented out the whole theater. Maybe about half a dozen people showed up, but you were one of them, and that will forever be a memory for me. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate your time tonight. So I hope you came to play, and yeah, so glad to be here. And we'll see you in a couple minutes. But moving on to the next contestant, you saw him last time as my sidekick, but today he is playing for points. And that is Andrew Edwards. Nice to see you, man. How are things?
Oh, things are good. I know that I had to beg to get back on the show after you fired me from the assistant role. And so I'm just happy you let me at least be on as a contestant. But I'm here to at least try to redeem myself a little bit, just a little bit. But next time you do a Halloween Kills thing in some theater, I'll make it there too. I'll do what I can to add 7 or 8 to the point.
Hey, don't jinx this fucking thing, all right? I'm joking. No. According to Ryland, we have some more in the works. I kind of gave that job to Ryland. As far as I feel like I'm doing a lot of things here, and so I think Ryland can get the live show together. So, exactly. So yeah, Andrew, we'll see you in a couple minutes. But moving on to our third contestant, a brand new face to TRS Media. Actually, she's been a long time, some would say she's a founding member of The Real Shit. Long-time friend, long-time member of The Real Shit. Jaime Anderson, man. It's so good to see you again. How are you?
Good to see you too. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to play.
Jaime and I go back way back, like I want to say 15 years now.
Yeah.
And I remember in my first iteration of like wanting to give people trivia, because I've been doing this my entire life, just showing people trivia. And one of the first iterations was me texting people just random movie trivia questions and just crossing my fingers, hoping they would play along. And Jaime was one of the people that would play along. And I never really got any like, you're doing great or this is awesome. I just got the answers and I would just keep feeding questions. And I remember about a year later, we had a gathering and she was there and she had mentioned the texting trivia and she was like, I was so excited for the next one. You didn't know when it was coming. It wasn't scheduled. Yeah.
Always.
But you're always down to play, and that's so sweet. And you've always been active on The Real Shit. So much props to you for being an active member. And I wanted to show you some love and get you on the show and maybe.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We'll see you in a couple minutes. But our last contestant is a surprise contestant. I was originally planned to have wrestling and anime superior mind Matthew Smith on the show tonight. But for some reason, I just cannot get a hold of that guy. At the 0 hour, Jaime's husband, my old high school friend, Tony, he's willing to step in and play some trivia with us. Just has no context, no nothing. He's about 10 minutes from the time he jumped on here. So, man, like always, you're clutch as fuck. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for spending some time with me, playing some trivia, man.
Dude, I'm excited for this. I've been listening to your episodes. I'm super pumped for what you're doing. And I love the format. I love everything about it. And I just feel giddy as fuck right now. That's it.
I want to say last time I saw you was on a video call. God, what, year and a half ago? So yeah, man, it's metal, man. It's metal as fuck right now. And so actually Anthony's going to be joining me and Ryland for a podcast episode at the end of September. And we're going to be talking about trauma films, having a few laughs. I doubt we'll be talking about trauma the entire time. Knowing the way that Tony conversates. But I'm excited about that as well. I have no idea what's going to happen. And thank you for taking this time. I know we schedule a lot of time here on The Real Shit for you. So thank you for being available, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Alrighty, well, let's get the main board up here. Like I said, Andrew is going to be joining us from time to time. So that's what's this is what you're going to be seeing most of the show, guys. Is the main screen with everybody on it. So like I said, Whitney, contestant number 1, Andrew, contestant number 2, Jaime, number 3, Tony, 4. All right. And actually, the first game that I wanted to play was a game for no points. As a matter of fact, I just wanted to kind of play a getting to know you trivia game, and just kind of get a gauge of where everybody's at in their heads and their how far along they are in their movie trivia knowledge. And it is a game. Sorry, let me make sure. Sorry, Andrew. We're gonna say bye to you, but we're about to play. All right.
Alrighty.
Wait, no, that's Tony again. Okay, here we go. Right? Ready for anything. It is a game called Put a Finger Down. This is a game that I guess I saw on TikTok. So I guess I give credit to TikTok for this game. But basically, you're going to hold up all 10 fingers. All right? You're going to keep them up. And I'm going to ask 10 questions. All right? And for each question that you can say yes to, put a finger down. All right? And so if you can get all 10 questions, that means you're ready to fight. All right? Sound good? All righty.
Yeah.
All righty. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to let Andrew play this game.
Oh, no.
Do you want to play?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Andrew
I have my
versus
hands up
Andrew,
anyway.
I like it.
Let me get back to my questions here. Alrighty. Put a finger down if you know the name of the prison in the Shawshank Redemption.
Nine times out of 10, I would know this.
It's all good. It's all good. Put a finger down if you know the name of the island in Jaws. Okay.
I'm gonna suck at this game. I suck at trivia so bad.
Put a finger down if you know the two main characters in the film The Pelican Brief.
Oh,
Their names or the actors?
Names.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Put a finger down if you know who directed Dances with Wolves. This guy. Quit making me laugh, asshole.
Sorry.
Put a finger down if you know who was originally cast as Indiana Jones.
Oh, man.
Put a finger down if you can name at least 4 directors with the first name David.
Get that one.
Put a finger down if you can name at least 3 planets in the Star Wars universe.
3 what?
Planets.
I think I could.
Put a finger down if you know who did the makeup on American Werewolf in London.
It's a great question.
Put a finger.
What if we think we know, but we're wrong?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Well, you can still put a finger down. I'm really hoping that he's not going to fact check.
No, it's all good. It's all good. This is just for you guys. This is just okay. Put a finger down if you know the name of the fictional city in Demolition Man.
That disappoints me.
And last one, probably the hardest question.
Wow.
Put a finger down if you know what state most of John Waters' films are set in.
Oh,
Fuck, I knew this at one time.
Yeah, I knew this one too.
Alrighty. So there are your competitors, guys.
This is not going
Okay,
well.
do you have the answers to these?
All right, yeah.
Jamie, you're
Okay,
you're
the
gonna be a
Waters
sleeping
one. What
dragon,
state?
darling, I
John
know it.
Waters primarily films out of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Okay, I knew that.
The
Okay.
name of,
I knew
So
it was
not
one of the North-
Georgopolis.
and by the way, guys, the name of the Shawshank prison.
It's Shawshank.
It's Shawshank Prison.
Yes. I knew
Yeah,
this.
that's why I was like, am I that easy?
The name of the island in Jaws was Amity Island.
Yep.
The two main actors in Pelican Brief are Julia Roberts and Denzel Washington.
Denzel,
Kevin
yeah.
Costner himself directed Dances with Wolves. Tom Selleck was originally supposed to be Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
Hip and Dales.
The 3 planets, I couldn't even rattle them off at the name, but there's Coruscant, there's Tatooine, and there's Endor.
Bespin.
Bam, got it.
Off.
And Endor's a moon.
Motherfucker.
That's no moon. Fact check.
Yeah, are we talking celestial bodies or planets?
Yeah, Tatooine is the only one I would have got
Okay,
planet-wise.
yeah.
Not
You see, that's what I'm dealing with here.
Endor.
They're on Dantooine.
The guy who did the makeup on American Werewolf was a man named Rick Baker, who also did
Rick Baker.
Men in
Okay.
Black, the Thriller video. 4 directors named David. I would go with David Lynch, David Cronenberg, David Fincher, and David O. Russell.
That's
The
Got 2.
fictional city in Demolition Man is San Angeles.
Yep.
And of course the Pennsylvania. Alrighty, guys, that was Put a Finger Down, guys. Nobody has any points yet. This was just a nice loosey goosey, just loosening you up a little bit. All right, we'll see you in a minute, Andrew. All right. Alrighty, now to the game with points. All right, the first game we're going to play tonight is the game called I See You. I See You is the name of the game. The point of the game is I'm going to I cropped a celebrity actor's eyes, so I'm going to show you a picture of just their eyes, and I'm going to give everybody a chance to guess if it gets that far. All right, but it's going to go in a staggered rotation, and I have 8 celebrities. All right, so everybody's going to get a chance to answer first 2 times. All right.
Just their thighs. Okay.
And so I'm going to go around. If we get a right answer, I will go ahead and reveal. But if not, I'll reveal it. Nobody gets any points. But if you do answer it, you get 5 points. All right, guys. There's no staggered points here. It's just across the board. 5. If you get it right, you get 5 points. Sound good? And I'm going to start the rotation with Whitney, and then it'll go to Andrew, then Tony, then Jamie. All right? And we'll do that. We'll do that 2 times around, 4 times. All right? I hope that made sense. We're going to do a test question here, just to get a gauge. All right, guys? Let's see if you know whose eyes these are.
Yes. Is this me?
Yes.
The Rock.
It is The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. No, it was Beaker from the Muppets. Oh, I'm joking.
Oh.
Yes, it was. It was Dwayne Johnson. All right, so that was the test question, guys. We're ready for some points here. We're gonna start with Whitney one more time, okay? So.
Can I take those points? I'd like those points.
You can't, unfortunately. I apologize. But here we go with the first set of eyes. Whose eyes are those? We'll start with Whitney.
I feel like it's Evangeline Lilly.
Incorrect. Andrew.
Okay.
Going with the Rock theme, I'm guessing this is Kevin Hart. That's got to be. They're always paired together. It's got to be Kevin Hart.
Incorrect. Tony.
Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot of definition, and I don't. Angelina Jolie, I don't know.
Incorrect. Jamie.
Yeah.
My only guess is Cheryl and Finn.
That is incorrect. The person whose eyes you are looking at is Emma Stone.
Oh.
Wow. Never would have guessed it.
Emma Stone. So nobody gets any points on that round. All righty, next pair of eyes. Whose eyes are those? We'll start with Andrew.
Oh. That's Bill Murray's
As a
eyes.
matter of fact,
Dang it, Andrew, son of a bitch.
That is Bill Murray's
right.
eyes.
Of course, it's Bill Murray. You can see it in your soul. He just looks right there.
Next time it's going to be Emma Stone again for all you sons of bitches.
Right. All righty. So
Come on, Jeff
Here we
Goldblum.
go.
Let's have those eyes.
That's true.
Third pair of eyes, guys. Whose eyes are those?
Oh.
We'll start with Tony.
I don't fucking know. Angelina Jolie. I'm just gonna keep going with that one. It's like picking C over and over again. Like I'm sure she's in this game.
That is incorrect, Angelina Jolie. Jamie.
Huh. Liv Tyler.
That is incorrect. Whitney.
Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick.
That's a good guess.
It is.
Oh,
Nice.
got it.
Nice.
Good job.
It's got those like sapphire blue eyes.
Yeah, nicely done.
Alrighty. So 5 points to Whitney. Next set of eyes. Whose eyes are those?
Oh.
I'm going to start with Jamie.
Ben Stiller.
You say Ben Stiller? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
That's 5 points to Jamie. Ben Stiller.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Why are dude eyes so much easier?
It's a question as old as time. Next set of eyes. Whose eyes are those? Start with Whitney.
I'm not even gonna give away what he's in because somebody. Oh, I know.
No, talk out loud. Talk it out. It'll
Talk
help.
out loud. It's Oh shit. And I can't think of his name right now. Nope. Pass.
Alrighty, Andrew.
You know, I'm wrong on this one, but I'm guessing Dennis Haysbert.
Dennis Haysbert is incorrect. Tony.
Yeah.
Man, I know. I want it to be. I can't think of his name right now because I'm on camera.
Here she is.
I don't know. I have no idea. You know, let's go. Hold on, man. Yeah, I'll pass. I don't fucking know. God, it's like
Jamie, you're up.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know.
The eyes you were just looking at.
Can I ask a question? Is it the guy that's in like the 3rd season of True Detective and like all the?
Are you talking about Mahershala Ali?
Yes.
That is who that is. 2-time Oscar winner.
I would have had nope. I don't know that guy.
He's won 2 Oscars, man.
He was in Predators.
He's great.
I mean, he's good at his craft then. But yeah, I have not seen him.
All right, next pair of eyes. Whose eyes are those?
We'll
start with Andrew.
Oh shit! Bradley Cooper's eyes.
That is
Buddy,
Bradley Cooper.
Dreamy.
You know what?
Eyes.
You're
Just dreamy.
exactly right.
You know, I never realized how lopsided his eyes were until I cropped them.
You mean perfect?
No.
What?
Like there's a little bit.
Is his head tilted in the main photo?
Nice.
No, it's straight
it's
on.
straight.
Man, what a handsome looking guy with diagonal eyes.
Telling you. All right.
And maybe that's why Bradley Cooper always has such like an endearing look, is because even if he's just like got his head straight, he looks like he's like,
yeah.
Aww.
You know,
That's why. That's why.
it looks like he's got a tilt, because even when his eyes showed up for the first time, I was like, those are very kind eyes.
I can get lost in those eyes. Yeah.
Do y'all riff on this show at all, or do you just roll through it? I'm not sure what the format is.
We're still in the baby stages, so riffing is totally on the table, guys. I swear to God.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to step on. I don't know how.
I think the last time we hit something, I kind of turned it into a Gonzo show near the end, where like I was giving away like 25 points, like to anybody, right? And so like people were getting upset about that part. But as far
I love it. No, that sounds like my kind of format.
Same.
Desperate to secure Bo to win is what you were doing.
He has to be the first winner. He has to be the first winner. It is. All right. Next pair of eyes. Whose eyes are those? We'll start with Tony.
I'm gonna say Sofia Vergara.
That is incorrect. Jamie.
Damn it.
No, I know this one. That is Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz. 5 points to Jamie.
Fucking bullshit.
And the last pair of eyes for this game. Whose eyes are those? We'll start with Jamie.
Yeah. I'm gonna feel dumb. I can't think of his name. Pass.
Whitney.
I can't think of his name either, and I can see his whole
Yeah, I can see his face. I can't think of his name.
I'm disappointed in myself. Pass.
Andrew, you want to take a stab at it?
Y'all are getting further than I am, because I'm not even putting a full face to it. Like I'm lost here. So no, pass along to my friend Tony.
I'll tell you what, man. I really wanted to be Colin Farrell, but I don't know.
You locking it in?
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I know that Jamie would get Colin Farrell, so I'm almost certain that that's not it. And the guy looks really sleepy and tired, like he was in a Goofy movie, but that wasn't a live action film, so I can't really use that as a reference.
It was Goofy. Oh.
Yeah. It's Beaker from the Muffins.
Remy Malek. How about that?
Remy Malek is incorrect. The pair of eyes you were looking for was the star, Oscar Isaac.
Wow.
Who?
Jeez.
Oscar Isaac.
Zoomed in. He doesn't look.
What's his name?
His name is Oscar Isaac. He was the star of Inside Llewyn Davis. He played Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse. He's done a lot of high-profile stuff. Just look him up.
He was in the Star Wars.
Yeah, he was Poe Dameron in Star Wars.
Yep.
Moon Knight. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's check in with Boat. Let's see where the standings are. Boat.
All right, it's a close game. Nobody's totally out of this thing, but let me tell you, we got Jaime and Andrew tied at 10, followed up by Whitney at 5. And Anthony's hanging in there strong with 0. So
points for Tony. All righty.
Keep in there. You're still in the game.
Jaime, at the beginning of the show, you said you were going to be shit. Come on. You're literally tied for first. Come on.
Yes.
All right.
I'm just going to be 100% vibe this whole time.
So what do y'all think of that game? Y'all like that game? Okay, cool.
I liked it.
A lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Right? I know. It's. I wonder if I should do any other body parts. I'm joking. No.
Yeah, I thought it was thighs, but
who's
thighs are fine.
The breasts, for sure. I got it.
All right, Andrew. We'll see you in a bit. Now on to the next game, guys. Y'all ready for the next game? Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's see what we got here. The next game is a little game I like to call High-Low Tomato.
Okay.
And what we're doing on this game is I'm going to show you a screenshot of a film and the tomato meter and the audience score, but I covered up the tomato meter, and you need to tell me if you think that the tomato meter is higher or lower than the audience score. All right.
I like it.
It's a simple
great game, buddy.
This is some Price is Right shit.
This is a great game.
Now, and we're going to do the rotation the same we did it as I See You. All right. Everybody's going to, but I have, let's see what I have. I have 8. Sorry. I have 8 movies. So everybody's going to get a chance to answer first twice, just like last time. But let's see. But for an added bonus, okay, so sorry. So if you get the high-low, 5 points in your bank. All right, guys? Now, after each movie, I'm going to have you, if you want to, write down what you think the exact tomato meter is. If you can get the tomato meter within 2 points on either side, 10 points in your bank. All right? So this is an
additional or just an extra 5
points. Ooh. All right. So let's go with so does everybody understand the point of the game, guys? High-low game?
Yep.
And then we need you to write down your score so it's legit. And then we'll reveal afterwards. And then we'll have a good laugh, I guess. Okay, so first movie on the docket is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. Audience scores were very mid on this movie. Yes, if you're ready, do you think it was higher or lower?
Are we getting to guess the score as well, or just her?
Just her first.
I'm gonna say lower.
Andrew, what do you think?
Oh, it's lower.
Tony.
We're talking about the. I'm going to say lower. I think I understand the rules.
And Jaime.
Oh, if everybody else goes lower, I'm going to go for the odds and say higher.
Okay. Now, has everybody written down what they think the tomato meter is? It's obviously lower for most of you.
I think that's big enough. Hold on, let me make it bigger. There we go.
Are we ready, guys? I'll start with you, Whitney.
Yep.
What you think the tomato meter is? 41%. Andrew.
I'm going to go with 37.
7%. Tony. Up. Roll down a little. 17%. And Jaime.
Ooh.
I can't read that.
This is a CBS receipt.
62?
Yes.
Correct. All righty. The actual tomato meter is 49%.
Ooh.
No 10 points, but 3 of y'all got 5 points.
Damn.
So,
Hell yeah.
Woo.
congratulations to you points winners. All righty, the next. I'm sorry if I was a little confusing on the high low. Yes, everybody gets a chance to guess high low. All right.
Dude, come here.
All righty, next is the movie Sphere. Back when they were buying up all the Michael Crichton properties, the audiences were not favorable about this film. 38% from the audience.
They were right.
I want to know what you think the critics thought. So we're going to start with Andrew. Higher or lower, Andrew?
Lower. It's a shit flick.
Okay. Tony? I can't hear you, buddy.
I can't hear you.
Hand signals.
Okay.
Higher.
You want to go higher? All right. Andrew?
I'm gonna go higher on this one.
Higher. Jamie, do you think the tomato meter is higher or lower? Lower.
I think lower.
And Whitney?
I'm gonna go higher.
Got 2 highers, 2 lowers. We'll start with Andrew on the bids for the tomato meter.
22%.
2%. That is a low score. Tony?
Well, it's a shitty movie.
Okay. 6-3. Where is it?
63%. That is a very favorable review.
Yeah.
Jamie, 21%. Ooh, we're getting close on the
Ooh.
percentages. Might get some big points here. And
And I went with 47.
7%. So, the actual tomato meter is 11%.
Oh!
Oh, dang it.
We didn't think it was bad enough.
So,
High five, Tony.
so Andrew and
I didn't see Sphere, I don't think. I don't remember.
I remember
this
like as
film.
a kid, like this came out in the 90s. I remember as a kid being like,
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw it when
Yeah.
I was like,
and I love the Congo movie. All right, so
I do.
I
And yet the Ninth Gate is
Man,
bad
fuck you,
and
man.
Congo good.
Dude, the Ninth Gate fucking sucks
Hey,
shit.
So
eat
bad.
shit, man. That movie is great.
No, it's the worst. It's the worst.
I like the Ninth Gate.
Man, there's just so much going on.
But I was
There's so
Okay.
much going
like-
on.
At the,
Agree to
Johnny Depp at the
disagree.
time.
Okay. The next.
I love that the Ninth Gate got a fucking shout out. I really
Alright.
don't like that film.
Next movie up for high low is the original Superman 78 motion
Ooh,
picture.
shit.
The audiences thought very favorably of this film, 86%. Do you think the critics thought even higher or lower? We'll start with Tony.
Oh, very good. 86%. The audiences had to have liked it
Okay.
more. I mean, it's an incredible film. I mean, it had to blow fucking people out of the water. There's no way the critics came out at 90% and like the audience was like, I think 86.
Lower?
I'm gonna go lower.
Jamie.
I think
Okay.
lower.
Lower for Jamie. Whitney.
I'm going to say lower as
3
well.
lowers. Andrew.
Y'all are dogging a classic higher.
Higher.
For sure.
Alrighty.
I'm not dogging it. I think the movie's great.
But do the critics think so? Right, exactly. Alrighty.
Right.
Do we have our predictions written down?
Oh.
All right, we'll start
Yes.
with Tony. So
84.
very close margin, but still lower. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I'm playing a fucking tight game
Jamie.
here, man.
64. Okay. Whitney. 83. Another close margin. And 91% from my man Andrew. All righty.
Oh.
It's do or die time. The actual tomato meter is 95%.
Oh,
You were 1% away from getting that 10 points. But
They love the
you
Superman.
were also the only one that got 5 points on this round. So,
I'll take it.
Oh man.
wow, dude.
very nice. Very nice.
I need more one.
Alrighty. Certified fresh. Superman the movie. Alrighty.
That was good.
Fourth movie for High Low Tomato is Better Off Dead. I did this one for you, Jamie.
Oh man. It's lower for sure.
Lower off for Jamie. Whitney.
I don't know this movie.
Classic.
This is before my time, and I'm sorry.
Classic John Cusack.
It's just
Coming
barely
over.
before my time.
Pearl clutching.
You're coming over and we're watching it.
I'll do it. I'm down. I'm gonna say
Okay.
lower.
Andrew.
I absolutely love this movie, and it deserves to be higher, but I'm going to say it's lower. Critics aren't going to like it as much as the audience.
And Tony.
You know, I don't think I'm going to take a contrarian point of view on this one, and I'm just going to say
Okay,
lower as
so
well.
There could be a chance that nobody gets any points on this one. Alrighty, have we written down our predictions?
Yep.
We'll start with
Yeah.
Jamie.
Oh, well,
Okay. I love this movie. However, I don't think the critics did.
3% for Jamie. Alrighty. Whitney, what are your predictions?
71?
Andrew.
43.
3, man. And Tony.
5.8.
58%. Alrighty. Here we go. The actual tomato meter is 77%.
77. Wow. It's a lot higher than I thought.
But everybody
Yeah.
got 5 points, guys. So, man. Yeah, but I was surprised as well. I thought the critics would have just stomped on this movie. But, yeah, it was definitely a cult classic. Alrighty, guys. Moving on. The next movie. The Green Mile. Thought of very favorably by the critics. 94, not the critics, the audience, 94%. We'll start with Whitney. What do you think? Higher or lower?
Higher.
Andrew.
I'm actually going to go lower on this, although it did get a lot of acclaim when it came out. I'll go a little
Or
lower.
one lower. Tony.
I'm going to go with see,
All right.
I'm going to go higher.
And Jamie.
I'm gonna have to say lower.
Split again. 2 higher, 2 lower. All right. Do we have our predictions written down?
Yep.
Yes.
We'll start with Whitney.
96.
Andrew.
Now I'm curious with this score here. If I had put 97% here, could I like cover the over in case it was?
It's
It was higher?
2-point margin. I apologize. No, you got to be within the circle. Tony.
98.
8% tomato meter rating. That's very ambitious.
That's
Jamie,
very high.
what do you think? 88%. So we're all thinking very favorably of the movie. We're just wondering
Uh-oh.
exactly where it's going to land. Alrighty. The actual tomato meter is 79%. Isn't that crazy?
That hurts my heart. I love this book and movie. Like that's
I know. Well, I mean, but the movie's also been around for 22 years, so more critics will
Critics are tough.
add to the average, so,
fuck them.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know that. See, I thought it was like at the time of.
No, it's a constantly fluctuating tomato meter. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because the internet wasn't fucking out whenever Superman came out.
Exactly.
So that
so it's
I
all
mean,
retrospect
shit, right?
on Superman. Yeah. Well, what about, I mean, they also
Great
mine
point.
old newspaper articles. Yeah, and like from like major publications. And so a
Oh,
good
wow.
or bad,
I had
those will take
no
a take
idea.
as well. So, Yeah, I'm so glad I'm getting to drop this Rotten Tomato knowledge on you guys. The sixth movie on the docket here is the classic 90s film, William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. The audiences, surprisingly, were at 77%. I guess because half the population is male. But yes, 77% from the audiences. But what do you think the critics?
See, I was going to say because half of it's female, and all females love Romeo and Juliet. To meet a
female that did not like the movie. So we'll start with Andrew. Do you think it was higher or lower than the audience score?
I'm going to go with my gut and say lower, just because I don't like Shakespeare stuff. I didn't like this particularly, so come on, gut.
Tony, what are your thoughts? Higher or lower?
I think lower for sure. I mean, like, I'm not a critic, but if I was, so there you go.
2 lowers. What about Jamie? Jamie, what do you think?
I have specific feelings about that movie and about Baz Luhrmann. Why is he still making movies if this
was a dud?
Oh,
Good point.
I'm gonna say lower. I'm gonna say lower.
3 lowers. Whitney, what do you think?
It's gonna be 4 lowers, even though I'm not okay with this. And also a bit upset with the whole I don't like Shakespeare thing. As a full-on theater nerd over here, like, my heart is breaking a little.
Consider it broken.
And also a little upset because, like, I am very much a fan of Baz Luhrmann movies, but I think that's also my theatrical aspect of things. I love things big and bold and crazy.
Completely supports Baz Luhrmann and all of his decisions, even that Australia movie, which was dog shit.
Even
I'm
that
still
Australia
down
movie.
to see what Baz Luhrmann makes.
Listen, I want to let you guys know this is a house divided because I think Baz Luhrmann is badass, and I'm a theater kid too.
Okay.
And you know, I mean, like, I just didn't particularly like this rendition of this story.
I liked this movie.
It didn't resonate with me. Well, then I'm surprised you're talking so much trash about Baz Luhrmann.
I think this should be, we all need to sit down and watch it again, is what it needs.
It's the best way to get a good opinion.
You know what? This is done.
Fuck this. Like, shit, don't mention Baz Luhrmann around this fucking guy. Okay, have we all written down our predictions? All right, we'll start with
59.
9% for Andrew. Tony.
53.
Amy. 61% for Jamie. And Whitney.
Wow, it's neck and neck.
61. Ooh, look at that. All righty, so the actual tomato meter is 73%.
Oh, you guys got it.
Boom. Very.
But we all got 5 points.
Everybody got the 5 points, though. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you guys do 61, not 71.
Yeah.
That's right.
Close, but hey, everybody's getting some points. I love that. All righty. Man, I mean, that's why Baz Luhrmann is still making movies. He's viable. All righty. This will make Boat happy. The next movie up for bids is the classic 87 Predator. The audiences, no surprise, loved this film, 87% all the way. What do you think the critics thought of this film? We'll start with Tony. Higher or lower, Tony?
God dang nuts. I hate going first, man. I feel like I'm playing poker and I'm on the button.
Well, you are setting the bar.
I want to say 87%. That's high. The critics of fucking Alien Slasher, I'm going to say
lower for
lower.
Jamie.
I'm going to say higher.
Jamie. 1 lower, 1 higher. Whitney.
Lower.
And Andrew.
Yeah, as much as as I know it's a perfect movie and the audience score should be 100 and not 87, the critics sometimes are morons and they're going to say it's lower than 87. So that's my take on it.
So one person's getting points or three people getting points. Do we have predictions written down? So we'll start with Tony.
Yeah.
74
for Tony. Jamie. 89%. Not much more, but still more. Whitney.
68.
Okay, lower. 74.
Tony and I.
74%.
Tony and I have the same wavelength.
Interesting. I like it.
All right.
I'm going to be really upset if you guys get this because I first put 75 and then I crossed it out and was like, no, it's not getting that high.
My brain was muddled with Baz Luhrmann stuff.
Still angry. The actual leader is 80%.
Oh, damn.
Jamie, I'm so sorry, but Tony, Whitney, Andrew, you all get 5 points.
Rats.
They're wrong, but I appreciate the 5 points.
No, they are wrong. I mean,
I'm not sure if you're into the zeitgeist of the real shit, Tony, but the Predator is a sacred cow in the real shit. It's unfuckwittable. It's one of those where like, whoa, you don't, like before you bring it up. Like, wait, are you saying something bad about Predator? It's like going to your house and talking shit about In Bruges,
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I understand. I don't even need to make a note. I was going to write it on my hand, but I don't even need to make a note now. I'll just need to revisit that particular film with all the appreciation that it deserves.
Exactly. Speaking about appreciation that is deserved, the last movie on the docket is Kevin Costner's The Postman.
Oh, shit.
Kevin Costner's The Postman was surprisingly liked by half the people that watched it. But I am curious what the critics thought about this movie. And Jamie, what do you think? You think it was higher or lower than 50%?
I am going to use the same logic that lost me points in the last round and say that it's slightly higher.
50%. Whitney.
I'm going to agree with Jamie.
50%. Andrew.
From what I recall, the critics fucking hated this movie. So I'm going to say lower.
Overall.
Well.
What do you think?
Lower sounds good to me.
Too higher, too lower?
My man.
Yes. Exactly.
Well, let me write down a number.
Number 53 for Jamie.
That is also what I put.
That's crazy. 53%. Andrew, what'd you put?
19%.
Very bold move.
Oh, shit.
34%.
34.
Not near as unforgiving as Andrew. Alrighty. The actual tomato meter is 8.
Dang, I didn't go low enough.
You're right, man. They did hate
I
it.
told you. I effing told you. I just didn't go low enough. Dang it.
I'm so glad I got to pick after you.
That's good.
And I actually liked The Postman.
I'm like, why the fuck are y'all hating on this thing? It's not that bad.
I liked it.
I thought Will Patton's character was fantastic.
I don't remember it. It just the name alone makes me go, fuck, that looks like it sucks.
I feel like it was like late 90s and everybody was starting to hate on Costner. And for whatever reason, this got a lot of hate, even though I thought it was just a perfectly serviceable movie. But
man,
that's just me.
It's because they were jealous after he did, The Bodyguard. So they were just.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this was in his
mean.
Waterworld.
Well, and
Post-Waterworld, yeah.
Oh,
bingo. That's exactly what I was gonna say, buddy.
Dances,
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
I mean, how do you go from being like, how do you go from having gills to delivering mail? I don't know if he did that in that film, but I assume based
It's
on
a
the
sequel.
title.
Oh my God. Go watch the movie. It has nothing to do with postal work. I'm joking. No, my mother was a long time, like 30-year postal employee. And so I remember whenever that movie came out, Kevin Costner personally mailed out a postcard to everybody that worked for the Postal Service saying, thank you for your service and blah, 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 blah. Stamped with Kevin Costner's autograph. And I was like, that's mildly touching. But yeah.
Sounds a little less
appropriate.
That's as far as you could get as a kid, was mildly. That would have blown my fucking mind.
Kevin Costner
fucking sent me a postcard, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised you didn't have a shirt made out of it. I would have.
Alrighty. Andrew, I have to know, were you surprised by the critics' choice of Predator?
Yes, I did. I counted everybody's points down 10 points just off the bat, just for not guessing 100. I mean, the correct answer was 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's running the numbers.
I'm just saying. I am running the numbers, but I do have some numbers.
Where are we at, Andrew?
Oh, well, I think this is Tony's round to come back, so he's creeping on the come up, and he's got 25, but he's still behind Andrew, who had 40. That's added to his previous 10, so that's 50 for Andrew currently. So he's leading the pack, and then we got Jamie with 30 in total, and then Whitney also has 25. So
shit.
It's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie now.
I thought I was gonna do.
It's a comeback. So
it's
beautiful.
And I'm not sure if I mentioned this at the very beginning of the show, but we are accruing points to reach a goal, and that is to be the winner. And the winner is going to receive a one-time universal bracket vote to use on any bracket in the future, excluding the final match. So, if you're watching a match close and it's getting close and you have a one-time bracket vote, you could change the dynamic of the entire bracket. I'm telling you. So
I'm using mine. I'm using mine on Team America, no matter what.
Andrew Boat. Andrew Boat was our first recipient of the one-time bracket vote. So all that play the bracket.
That's okay. Team America.
All that play the bracket, all that watch our media, just know that Andrew Boat has one in his back pocket right now. So. That's right. So, thank you, Boat. We'll see you in a little bit. But I like that. That was good.
Fucker kicks his chair back as he plays.
You gotta love it. All right. The next game we are playing tonight is the movie year game. All right.
Ooh, this will be a good one.
Farts.
Oh,
this is
no.
a classic movie trivia game where I throw out a movie and y'all just have to guess what year it was released. Very, very simple. All right, guys?
Oh, yeah. So simple.
Are we writing it down?
No. We're just going to be saying them. All righty?
One at a time.
Okay.
But since this is I found out to be a very daunting task to be able to pinpoint the exact year with them not being, tit pole movies. I'm going to give this a little bit more points. So each correct answer gets you 10 points. However, you have to hit the bullseye on this. There is no margin here. All right? Where'd Tony go?
There's no closest without going over at the end or
it's just
anything.
either you hit it or you don't. I know.
Okay.
Exactly. You see, Boat's really helping me figure out the cracks in these rules here. So, we'll wait for Tony to get back. But the first, I have 12 movies, by the way, and we're going to be doing the rotation the same way we've been doing it the last two games. But the first movie is Bird on a Wire. First time Mel Gibson and Goldie Hawn shared the screen together. What year did that happen? Whitney, we'll start with you.
Total guess. Let's say 85.
Andrew, what do you think?
I think it's actually 1990. I'm gonna go 1990.
89.
And Jamie.
That was my second guess.
Can we guess the same? I was gonna say 89 also.
So 80.
Okay.
89.
That's also my guess.
The year that Bird on the Wire was released was 1990. So Andrew.
No.
10
Boom.
points.
10.
Good job,
Go
buddy.
10.
I know
Go
my
10.
Goldie Hawn Mel
Good job,
Gibson
buddy.
flicks.
Man, I was really on the fence with that one. And
It's
yeah, okay, cool.
Because Lethal Weapon 2 came out in 89, and then I think that was the one he did next.
And then Splash was like 97. And so
I feel like I'm too young for this shit.
that was Tom Hanks, sir. Oh shit.
Oh.
wait, he
Ouchie.
wasn't the mermaid.
Ouchie.
That was Daryl Hannah, and Goldie Hawn was on Overboard with Kurt Russell. Fantastic
Yes.
film, by the way, if
Yeah.
you haven't seen it.
The best.
Was that
The
their
best.
first one
Yeah, that was
where they
that
met?
was the one that.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Date.
Alrighty, guys.
Yeah.
Second film
I did
on the
know that.
docket is Andy Samberg's debut film, Hot Rod. Cool Beans. What era of time did people start saying cool beans to each other all the fucking time? We'll start with Andrew.
Shit. I'm gonna go. I've got two I'm thinking of. I'll go 2006. I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna go 2006.
Tony. This fucking guy.
Dude, I'm trying to remember where I was in my life, dude. I don't think about ever the past.
Just moving
Fucking
forward.
A, man. I don't know. I could have been 16. I could have been 30. I don't remember. I'm going to say, what did you say?
I guessed 06.
You guessed 06. I'm going to go. How far away was 06 from now?
Just guess.
2008. I'm sorry.
2008. Jamie.
I think it was 04.
2004.
I thought it was earlier, too. I was thinking earlier.
I'm going to say 07.
2007.
I'm gonna hate myself. It's 2005, isn't
When
it?
Hot Rod was released was 2007. Yeah.
Yes!
Oh!
Whitney gets 10 points.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. All right.
Nicely done.
I thought I remembered, like, I went to Long Beach State during that time, and they would do, like, early screenings of films. And I didn't go to that one, but I was like, I'm pretty certain all my roommates did.
Okay. And so, yeah, just started flooding in after that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Remember that movie with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts in it? You know, Runaway Bride?
Oh.
Which, I'm looking at this poster now. It looks like a total fucking Photoshop hack job.
Is that Donald Trump?
That's Richard Gere.
Oh, my contacts have been.
But well, if you're ready, Tony, we'll start with you. What year do you think the movie Runaway Bride was released?
Okay, can I lean on you on this one, Charlie?
Like,
can I ask you a question?
Okay, wait.
Like what year were we in?
I like this. This is fun. What if I give you a hint, but I take away 3 points?
Oh no! I can work this out.
Okay.
Okay, we're in. Like we've already done Rabbit. We're in 9th. No wait, because we were in we're in 8th grade. So I need to know the year we were in 8th grade. So we graduated 96. 95.
For Tony.
95 final answer.
Jamie, what do you think?
I think it was 99.
1999 for Jamie. Whitney.
I'm gonna say 01.
2001. And Andrew.
I'm pretty sure that Tony's logic is completely sound. I did see this in the theater at once upon a time. I think it is 95. So I'll stick with 95. It's either that or 96, I believe, but I'm going to go with 95.
The release year of Runaway Bride was 1999.
99, wow.
Yes. 10 points for Jamie.
Nicely done. Good job.
All righty.
Good job.
Man, everybody's getting points on this one.
Good job.
Everybody but Tony, apparently.
More wine?
Okay, so the next film on the docket is Joel Schumacher's St. Elmo's Fire.
I don't know.
St. Elmo's Fire, classic Brat Pack movie. Directed by Joel Schumacher, R.I.P. But what do you think? When do you think this movie was released? We'll start with Jamie.
I think 83.
3. Whitney, what do you think?
Be right back.
I'm gonna say 85.
1985. Andrew.
Let's go 84.
1984.
Split the difference.
Very close margins. Tony, what do you think?
I think great things happened the year I was born. I'm going to go 1982, Charlie.
all
1982.
over
Final
the
answer.
board. The year St. Elmo's Fire was released was 1985. So Whitney getting another 10 points.
Clean
on
it up.
this one. Very nice. While Jamie's doing her thing, I'm going to bring Andrew
Good
back.
job.
Wait till Jamie gets back. Are you surprised by some of these, Boat?
No, these are all in my wheelhouse.
Quick.
Sadly,
So you were pretty close. Pretty close.
yeah, pretty good. I got all these when I was looking down the. Of course, I got the answers with them, but I was like kind of giving the shots in the dark here without looking at the answers. But yeah, I'm pretty close on some of them. Same Almost Fire.
What
I
would
think
your
I saw
score
in
be?
a theater. I was one of the first movies I think I saw. I know definitely saw Ghostbusters. I definitely saw Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. But I think I actually saw St. Elmo's Fire when I was really, really young because I vaguely remember that. And I remember the soundtrack like the back of my hand. So
It was incredible, the soundtrack.
it's still good. I still listen to it every once in a while.
And I'm always surprised whenever it gets brought up that nobody understands that it's a Joel Schumacher film. And I'm like, come on, guys. The guy can do everything.
Including
All
Batman
over the
into
place.
ground.
Hey, he did the Batman. He got his Batman on record. Anyways, all right, Andrew, we're gonna be back to playing here. So, to continue the game, guys, the next movie on the docket is one of my favorite Robert Redford films, The Last Castle. Great prison movie if you haven't seen it. But what do you think the year was that it was released? We'll start with Whitney. Yes.
Is it my go first?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't know. 98.
Andrew.
I'm going to go 2002. I'm really not sure on this. I think this is an early 2000s movie.
2002 for Andrew.
Yeah.
Tony.
97.
Taking a stab. Jamie, what do you think?
I'm looking at Mark Ruffalo's haircut
I know.
to try to gauge things. I'm gonna say 2000.
2000.
Love it. Love it. What a great strategy.
All kick yourselves because the release year was 2001.
2000.
Damn it.
Lost year of cinema.
I knew it.
2001. No points that round, guys. It's all good. We still have 3 more to go. The next movie.
Why was 2001 the lost
because
year of
9/11,
cinema?
sir.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Just it affected people weren't really thinking about going to the fucking movies in 2001.
Yeah.
And also, movies got postponed a lot
Exactly.
because of
Yep.
Exactly.
things that were happening in them.
A lot of movies that were slated to be like outrageously great films, like Sky Captain and The World of Tomorrow, and ended up not doing very well. And so, alrighty, next film on the docket is the classic Meryl Streep, Clint Eastwood romance, The Bridges of Madison County. Classic. I still watch it with my wife and we cry. It's so good. It's such a great like decision making film. Like my God, it'll get you in the feels every single time. But what year was it released? We'll start with Andrew.
You're coming to me, and I've got 2 years I'm considering, because I think Unforgiven was 92, so I'm going to say this was 93. Give me 93.
Tony.
I'm usually neck and neck with Andrew, but I think I'm going to go 99 on this one.
Jamie.
I'm leaning towards 96.
And Whitney.
My gut said 92.
Guys, nobody gets any points because this movie was released in 1995.
Holy shit.
1995 for Bridges of Madison County.
Been off by one almost every time.
I know, I'm so sorry. But hey, that's showing your ability. I've been doing this game for a year now on the podcast, and just it's a party game is what it is. And like, you know, I found that statistically this is like as hard as it is to like hit a baseball with a baseball bat. Like it's really tough. It's really tough to do. So props to anybody who can get it on the fucking bullseye, like for real. But we still have a few more movies here to go. Next movie is the classic Winona Ryder, Christian Slater, Heather.
Oh.
Heathers. One of the ones that put Winona on the map. Got her to work with Tim Burton, Francis Ford Coppola. So many opportunities from this movie. But what year did the movie come out? Tony, we'll start with you.
Fuck, man, I don't... Me?
You just know? Are you going to pass?
I don't know. What is she, 17? How old is she now?
She's doing mom roles.
Oh, it works.
So.
God damn it. 87.
Shot in the dark. Jamie.
I'm gonna say... This came out after she was in the Roxy Carmichael movie, and she was in. I'm gonna say 86.
86.
Oh.
I was gonna say 86.
Well, from Whitney and Andrew.
You know what? I'm supporting my boy Tony. I'm gonna go 87.
87.
It's got to be 87. I got it. It's got to be 87.
The release year of the cult classic Heathers was 1988.
Oh, wow.
A bit later, ladies. I apologize.
See, I thought Beetlejuice came out that year.
So close. So close. All righty.
I love that I was in the ballpark.
Okay.
Sure as shit was.
Well, let me just ask a quick question on the whole theater thing. Tony, you said you're a theater person. I don't know if you like listen to musicals and stuff. Have you heard Heathers the musical?
No, absolutely
You
not.
should check it out. If you're into musicals. If you're not, I totally get it. But like, it's pretty stellar.
Okay, it's good. We're gonna put on. Do we have to, like, what are we talking about? Spotify?
Yeah, you can
Apple
listen to it on
TV,
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Anywhere.
What are we looking
You can
at?
listen to it on Spotify.
I think.
All right.
Tony, don't forget.
I'll check it out.
The
Thank
Predator
you.
rewatch was up higher than that one.
That's right.
Remember, you got Predator rewatch first, then that.
Right. Well, the Predator rewatch is like a sit down do. You can listen to the Heathers while you're driving to work. It's
Just
fine.
want to set our priorities here.
My daughter will stand by that musical like she loves it. Like she's bopping down the road, nothing but Heather's musical. So I can attest.
All right, she and I need to have a little convo about musicals. Absolutely. I love it. I think we'll get along.
I mean, but if you ask Tony how many minutes are in a year, he knows exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
You better.
521,600 minutes. 525,000 moments a year.
I prefer the Team America rendition of that.
Yeah.
No Team America. No.
Everybody.
What is it? No, AIDS.
Yeah. we all know the word. Let's switch to a sports movie. To change it up a little bit. Little Big League.
Please be basketball. Please be basketball.
Little Big League.
The classic. They were pumping out sports films like crazy around this time. You had Rookie of the Year come out. Space Jam was a huge 90s one. Mighty Ducks. So many fucking sports movies, which is lacking in today's cinema, if you ask me. It's always a redemption tale or a biopic. It's never just like a plucky team of people that do anything anymore. Like, what the fuck is that all about? You know, they need to bring that shit back. You know? But anyways, but enough about that. What year do you think this movie was released? I'll start with Jamie.
I'm going to say 92.
92 for Little Big League. Whitney.
94
for Whitney. Andrew.
I'm going to go right along with Whitney here. I'm going to say 94 as well.
94. And Tony.
I'm going to settle right in the middle with a 93.
Little Big League was released in the year 1994. So we have two. Tim.
Heck yeah.
I'm back there.
Got it.
Piggybacking on Whitney right here.
Yeah, you guys.
Yas,
good
son.
job.
Yas, queen.
Next movie on the docket is Jack Nicholson's last Oscar win with As Good as It Gets. It's one of my personal favorites. It's actually it was one of those gateway movies that taught me the importance of acting in fucking movies, you know? Like how important that is when you take away all the fucking explosions and all the other shit and it's just a bunch of people talking in a room. How good can that be? It's about as good as it gets. Am I right? But anyway, I digress. What year do you think As Good as It Gets was released? We'll start with Whitney.
Oh, God, I'm trying to remember where I was when I saw it. I'm between 2 years. I'm going to be mad if I... 99.
99 for Whitney. Andrew.
It's the way I remember it, too. I think it was 99, so I'm going to go right with her.
I don't know why this is the only one that I haven't waffled on, and I could be completely wrong. But 97, the second that movie poster came up, my brain went 1997. So that's what I'm going to go with.
The other year I was considering.
I know, me too.
What do you think? Sorry.
Then I'm gonna say 98.
Ooh, I like your logic. Just so everybody knows, Tony is now on the board with this game because the year this movie came out is 1997.
That was my other guess.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Oh, this is good. I like this. This is fun. We have 3 more movies on the docket for this game. And up next, we have Christina Applegate's debut starring role, Don't Tell Mom, The Babysitter's Dead. I actually met Danielle Harris at a horror con one year. And I walked up to her and I was like, I don't even care if you were in Halloween. I loved you in Don't Tell Mom, The Babysitter's Dead. And The Last Boy Scout.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she was so good in both. She's electric in everything she does. I'm just saying. But what do you think?
Also, what was it? Oh God, I just talked about this movie the other day. I was gonna make a joke, and now it's not funny anymore.
If you think of it, please, just blurt it out. But we're going to start with Andrew. What year do you think Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead was released?
I think I'm.
Wish Upon a Star, Disney. Sorry.
I think I'm wrong on this, but I'm gonna guess it anyway. I'm gonna go 89.
89 for Andrew. Tony.
1991.
Yeah.
For Tony. Jamie.
Those are literally the 2 years that I was between, is 89 and 91. Like, I'm gonna be mad. I really think it was 89.
It's got Keith Coogan in it, I think. And he's an 80s guy.
Well, I hope you're mad.
It's got.
And I'm going 91.
And 91 as well for Whitney? Alrighty.
Yes.
Looks like 2 people are getting some points here tonight.
Get out.
Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead was released in 1991.
Damn it. Saw that shit in theater.
Get out of here.
Man, he was slow in the beginning, but he's coming back on the back end, guys.
Way to go, Tony.
Dishes are done. Stop it.
I'll get right on that, Rose.
Well, I like whenever he's setting his potted plants and they fall off of the little ledge, and he goes, "Fuck." And then Christina Applegate comes in, like bursts into his room. He turns around and he goes, "Hey, get out." Because he's all stoned and shit. It's hilarious. Hey, get out.
Dishes are done.
Keith Coogan. You can't replace the guy. I'm telling you.
Such a good movie.
All right, we have 2 more movies left on this game. Next movie is the classic Rick Moranis, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Ooh.
Shit.
Let's see. What year did my dad leave?
Okay. Let's start the guessing with Tony.
Oh, me first. I'm sorry, I couldn't register anything but that very real joke.
Tony, what year did her dad?
Yeah, you should know this.
No, I don't. I don't. Okay, all right. This is the original Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, not any of the. This is the first one.
This is not the Kids Be Big movie.
Well, no, Kids Be Big wasn't until 3, though, bro. So you could be talking about 2. All right. So anyway. Okay. All right. Shoot from the hip, because that's what worked for me before. I'm gonna say, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Rick Moranis hadn't quit his acting career yet. Dogs are barking. That's okay. Trying to do math. I suck at math. 1993.
Are we done?
1993.
Okay.
Yep.
Final answer?
1993. 1993. Hand of
1993.
God, 1993.
What do you think?
I think it was 87.
1987. Whitney, what do you think?
See, 93 popped into my head too. I don't know if that's just when I saw it or if that's when it came out, but that's what I'm going to go
93.
with. So,
Andrew, what do you think?
I'm going closer to Jamie, but I think it was a year later. Give me 88.
1988. The year Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was released was 1989.
Ah,
Oh.
1989.
sheesh.
89. What a great game this is, man. This is a good game.
I'm so
Great
glad
game.
you like it. Thank you.
Dude.
It's such an affirmation. Thank you so much. We have, we have one movie left on the docket, and it is Peter Jackson's vision of King Kong.
Ugh.
I went to see this movie 2 times in the theaters, and if you know the runtime, you know that's hell. I watched 6 hours of King Kong in the theaters, and at the time, I didn't think it was too bad, but in retrospect, not very good at all.
This wasn't the one that Jack Black was in?
This is the one that Jack Black was in. Correct.
Yeah.
So, we have...
I think I fell asleep.
One more movie. That means Jamie is last on the list. Jamie, you go first on the guessing.
2006
for Jamie. Whitney.
Gonna say 05.
Andrew.
You know what? My first thought was 03, but I think he was still working on Lord of the Rings movies. So I'm gonna go with Whitney. I'm gonna say 05 as well.
2005. Another team up with Whitney and Andrew. Tony, what year do you think this came out?
I want to team up with Jamie on this one. I'm gonna say 06.
The release year of Peter Jackson's King Kong is 2005. So,
Thank you, Whitney. Thank you.
We saw it in the theater in 2006. That I know for sure.
The movie was released.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
2000.
Tell me.
It was.
Well, if it would be interesting for Crowley's podcast.
I want to say it was released in December of 2005.
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So that's where you got a little messed up, but still, in the annals of history, it will be a 2005 release.
Yeah, darling, in the annals of history.
Right up the annals.
We're going to bring Andrew back here. This was a high-scoring game, Andrew. Lots of come-ups on this one. And Tony got 2, just fucking saying numbers out of his fucking mouth.
Tony.
Killing it.
Tony's climbing up the charts here. He's already back up to 45 in total points. So, but he is still trailing a little bit because next to him, it looks like we got Jamie with 50 points in total, and followed by closely Whitney's at 55, and we have Andrew standing at the top with 80 points in total.
Andrew.
Shit.
Whoa. Man, 89. That was such a good year of movies, though.
Yep.
That's what Ryland's always talking about, that on the real shit, man. It is true.
And it was a good year. I would wager that 99 was probably a better year for movies. But for us as millennials, if you will, 89 was very good. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm so glad you like that game. We play the game sometimes on the podcast. It's never usually for points, but it was always just a good little party game that I kind of figured out. You know, it got people engaged. So I'm so glad y'all liked it. And moving on to the next game, Andrew, we'll see you in a little bit. All right. There he goes again.
Yes.
All righty.
Dude, that's the best way to duck out.
Final game of the night is a game called Body Count.
Body count.
Where we are going to guess in a multiple choice forum the number of people that died in a particular movie. All right? And this is a fastest finger competition. So I believe we set up that your buzzer is going to be your first name. So Whitney, Andrew, Tony, Jamie, if you know it, just say your name. Make sure you're the first to do it. And if you're right, you will get... Sorry. Andrew, how many points do we get for a right answer on this?
It was 1 point per... Or it's 5 points for the right answer.
Right, yes.
And then you had an extra...
I did. 5 points for each right answer. And then if you do get it right, you have a chance to name the people who died in the movie. And each person that you name, you get 1 extra point. All right? So,
Cool.
everybody understand the rules of the game?
Hold on. Do you mean the actors killed or the character names?
Good
If
question.
you have enough information on either one, it will suffice.
Okay, cool.
If I can pinpoint who you're talking about, it is a point. Alrighty.
That one guy.
Exactly. Alrighty. So the first movie we're talking about tonight. Oh, and by the way, with the fastest finger, please make sure that I have listed off all of the choices on the multiple choice before we do the fastest finger. All right, guys? Alrighty. First
Sounds good.
that we're talking about is Pulp Fiction. How many people died? We have 4 choices here. A, 12 people. B, 9 people. C, 6 people. D, 20 people.
Whitney.
Go ahead.
B.
Say it again.
B. 9
people. Man, right out the gate.
Andrew.
9 people.
She's right.
Man, alrighty. So, Whitney, can you name any of the people in Pulp Fiction that died?
You guys are gonna be so disappointed in me because it's been so fucking long. Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis did not die in Pulp Fiction.
He didn't die. He got beat the shit out of.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know who the fuck
wants
dies.
it? Come and get it if you want it.
I'll take it. Andrew. Let's see here. John Travolta's character, he gets killed.
That's
the Gimp gets killed.
I didn't count the Gimp because he kind of got knocked out. Like, yeah, he just got punched.
Okay. Do you count Mater and Zed or whatever? Because I don't know if it shows them die on screen.
Zed's dead, baby. Oh, Maynard's dead. Zed's dead. Well, I mean, you hear me talking, Hillbilly Boy? I mean, he's dead.
I'm trying to think who else dies in that movie.
Andrew's like chomping at the bit.
The fighter that Bruce Willis kills, I guess.
Floyd,
but yeah, I'm tapped out.
Alrighty.
I'm tapped out.
Well, just so y'all know, I have.
Is it? Hold on.
Yeah,
Can
absolutely,
I go?
absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
The 2 people in the diner is her name is Honey, right?
Yeah, but they don't die.
But they don't die. No, they walk out with a bunch of money in their bag. Yeah.
Okay,
Tony,
never mind then.
Want to take a stab at anybody else who dies in that movie? I don't know.
Nah, I don't. Nah.
Well, just so y'all know, Brett dies in the film. Flock of Seagulls dies in the film. Hand Cannon dies in the film. Marvin famously dies in the film.
Marvin.
That's right.
Oh.
It's a whole half the movie.
Alrighty. The next game, the next movie we're talking about is the movie Fargo. How many people died in Fargo? Was it A, 13 people, B, 8 people, C, 7 people, or D, 11 people?
Andrew,
go ahead.
I'll go C.
C, 7 people.
Yeah.
That is correct, Andrew. 5 points to Andrew. Now.
That's what I was going to pick, too. You know, son of a bitch. Andrew, you keep snaking my answers. This is 2 times tonight. And, you know, I thought I was coming in here in good faith. I'm just kidding.
This is Andrew and Andrew's solution.
Andrew got several off of my answers on the last game. So, I mean...
That's how you got to play it.
Maybe he's not as well versed as he thinks he is. Maybe he's just riding coattails over here.
That's right. I don't have to know what I'm talking about. You guys just have to know what you're talking about, and I'll just play off
Andrew,
that.
He's not wrong.
Andrew,
he's not wrong.
You want to take a
I'm going to say Steve Buscemi's character died. Peter Stormare, whatever his name is, I think it's his birthday today. I think he dies in it.
Did not die in the movie.
Trying to think.
He got arrested.
Oh, he did. Okay, well then, if I get it wrong, then I'm done, right?
No, I mean you can keep until you can't think of anything else.
Shit. Okay, so does William H. Macy's character die?
He just gets apprehended.
Yeah, I don't even remember then. Somebody else. I picked my one, so you guys can have the rest.
Fargo fans, want to take a stab at it? All right, guys.
Yeah, there was the guy that threw into the wood chipper, and then
He did.
Well, you already said that, right?
Alrighty.
All right, so there's
the
not
whole
double
movie
points.
hinges on a murder that happened on the highway.
The wife.
So
I guess I should have
And the eye.
Oh, to Gwyneth Paltrow.
head in a box.
To Gwyneth Paltrow. You remember James Vanderbeek was in that?
where are we? What are we doing? James Vanderbeek was in what? 7? Or Fargo?
None of them.
Okay. Yes. A state trooper.
I don't have
A
anything.
state trooper.
I don't know
and
anything.
a husband and wife were killed in the original highway murder. Then also William H. Macy's dad gets it. The parking lot attendant, when they're leaving the parking lot after the money exchange, he gets it.
Okay.
And also the wife they kidnap. They had
I should have said the wife.
Character, and he just kills her. So, alrighty. Third movie for body count is Falling Down.
Ooh.
Another Joel Schumacher film. Let's see. How many people died in this film? We have 4 options. A, 9 people. B, 24 people. C, 20 people. Or D, 6 people.
Whitney.
Go ahead.
I'm guessing C, 20 people.
That is incorrect. Andrew.
Damn.
Oh, so it's to me now? Ah, shit. It's one of 2. I'm going to go with the low. Give me 6.
6 is incorrect. Tony.
Dang it.
Go ahead.
Anthony. Definitely 24.
That is incorrect. Jamie?
Damn it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say
It's
9.
People died in Falling Down.
I couldn't
That
remember.
was my second guess.
Low kill count compared to the memes you would usually see on the internet. Yes, only 9 people. 6 of them weren't even at the hands of Michael Douglas, if you can believe that. It was just a bunch of gangland shootings. But it still adds to the kill count on the movie. So 9 is the actual number. And the last movie.
She gets to guess them. She gets to guess who.
I never saw that movie.
I was thinking. Andrew.
Guess the guy in the picture.
Yeah, this guy falling down.
Guess the guy in the picture.
Michael Douglas.
Boom.
Point for Jamie.
Point.
All right. Last film to be discussed on this show, guys, is The Crow.
Oh.
People died in The Crow. Just how many? Was it A, 30 people, B, 14 people, C, 24 people, or D, 35 people?
Andrew.
Go ahead, Andrew.
I'm going to say the Crow is a vengeful god, and since we haven't hit the high yet, give me 35.
And you are on it, dude. 35 people
Boom.
died in The Crow. While in my research, I thought that it was going to be a low-scoring movie, I forgot about that shootout at the conference table. That accounted for 24 of the 35 deaths.
Yeah, I was gonna say the guys that he killed were all the guys at this conference table. So you should give me those 24 points.
Do that. I'm excluding those points. Those are no names, all right? But there are 11 other people that do have names in the movie that were killed in the movie. You want to take a stab at who all died in The Crow, Andrew?
I don't want to be super dark, but I think he gets killed and then gets resurrected. So Brandon Lee or whatever, the main guy, becomes the Crow.
But heartbreak, because he really died.
I know. That's why I was like, do I really want to guess him? But honestly, that's my only remembering, like, specific person. So I'll tap out there if somebody else wants to pick up.
Anybody else want to take it?
Yep.
I mean, I just
you got
he throws out the window when he's up in the
so sad
attic room.
That's a point.
But I just say I don't know.
John?
R.I.P.
Anybody else want to take a stab at it?
I'm gonna go with Jeremy Piven, Gladys Knight, Lacerna Pennington, and really just those three.
That garnered you 0 points, sir.
John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
Everybody in this room is now dumber, having heard it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The best.
Man, so that was trivia time, guys.
Wait,
What's up?
hold on. I can't remember. Does Ernie Hudson get killed?
He lives, but he is in the film.
Okay.
He's in the film.
He is in the film.
You give her
It's
a
been a
point.
long.
Give her a point.
You want to give her one of yours, Andrew?
Yes. I bequeath her a
He
point.
doesn't need them all. He's already winning. It's fine. I can have one of his points.
I'm a generous guy.
Man, that's all the games I have for you here tonight, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed, but we have to find out who the ultimate winner of this game is, and we'll throw it back to Andrew for that.
Oh man, that last round really was a game changer, but not really. But it was a total game changer. And the Crow all had funny names like T Dollar or 1010,
T-Bird.
Top Boy, T-Bird. They were all kind of weird gang names. But anyway, so back to the actual numbers here. All right, so this round wasn't really Tony's big comeback as I was expecting, but
I know
he ended the game respectively at 45. So we'll give him credit there. Congratulations to Tony there. And next up on the list here we have with, it looks like 26, 46, 56 points. We have Jaime. And on top of that, we have with 75, 80 points, Whitney.
81.
Oh, 81. Yeah, I forgot.
81.
You're a generous man. Yeah.
I got you.
Speaking of the generous man,
buy yourself something
in the
nice.
middle there. It was actually not bad. It was pretty close though, with 96
96
points.
Ooh,
That would be Mr. Andrew Edwards. So congratulations, sir.
15-point margin.
No,
Congrats,
not bad.
man.
It
That's
wasn't a
awesome,
blowout
dude.
like last time, but hey.
And the next recipient of the one-time universal bracket vote is my man, Andrew Edwards.
Shit.
So, anybody who's watching this, guys, anybody who follows a bracket, just know there are a couple of Andrews out there. They're fucking sharks in the water, all right? They will snipe you. Oh, no. Get that away from me.
Support.
The ninth gate, god damn it.
It's going to be like,
Does that mean?
God, I
like
didn't
a
need
Johnny
that
Depp
today.
the
bracket?
next one's going to be
That'd
like
be all right.
36, 25 to 1 for ninth gate. And I don't care what the...
What was it?
Ninth gate's going on the bracket.
Why do you like it?
What was it
I
like?
need to
Okay,
know.
So, I remember, I hate this fucking movie. It's the worst. It's the worst fucking movie.
Can we film an entire other
No,
podcast
no.
tonight
We have to wait
about this
until the end of the month.
shitty fucking movie?
It's like that guy that pours gasoline all over himself, and then he's like, I cannot be burned by gasoline, and the next thing you know, he just
You mean
burns up.
Aristotle?
Like he just burned his entire body, just engulfed in flames. Look, so he's a liar, and then the place he's inside of that gets set on fire, and all the while, Johnny Depp and this other chick, who's also a demon, maybe not, are sitting in a car, and they're thinking, you know what the best thing to do outside of this burning castle is? Let's just have sex. Yeah.
Have
It's
Yeah.
like none of this fucking movie makes any fucking sense. There's no allegory.
Man,
There's
Really
no.
terrible. It's so
I hate
bad.
it.
You were selling it. I think everybody was in.
Johnny
But
Depp
Johnny
banging some
Depp
chick
has
in
to
a
go
burning
to-
castle.
and
It was about the human experience. I mean, that's,
Oh.
Wasn't it?
Very nice. Very nice. I love it.
I heard that one earlier today.
Yes,
So.
yes.
I did see that comment, but
All right, guys. So that wraps things up, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. I hope I didn't waste your evening. And and the last few things before I go, always remember it's always good to have pride more than 1 month. And in the immortal words of Abraham Lincoln, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes. My name
There
is
you go.
Tom Thompson,
All right.
and that has been my time. Thank y'all so
Party on.
much for coming out. I appreciate it.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of